So let's look at the first problem here. Limit x goes to positive infinity. So you have to find the limit of x cube minus 3x plus 5. Right? So here if you simply substitute x equals positive infinity, right, what you will obtain is infinity cube is that is infinity, minus 3 times infinity is also something like infinity. So here you will obtain something like infinity minus infinity, right? And you know that infinity minus infinity is considered as an indeterminate because you cannot actually define that. So the way of solving this kind of problems is, if you have a problem like this, if you directly substitute x equals infinity and if you are getting some sort of an indeterminate, right, the way of solving is get the highest power of x as a factor. So what is the highest power of x over here? X cube is the highest power. So take x cube as a factor. So limit x goes to positive infinity. Then I take x cube as a factor. So here I will be getting 1. Here minus 3 divided by x squared. Here plus 5 divided by x cube, right? Okay, so now if you substitute x equals infinity, here 3 divided by x squared. So you are getting something like 3 divided by infinity squared. So that is something like 3 divided by infinity, right? Because infinity is what we consider as the highest number, right? So if you divide 3 by the highest number, this answer will tend towards 0. Then again 5 divided by infinity cube, this will also tend towards 0, right? So now it's very clear that here the only remaining thing that we are obtaining is positive infinity cube times 1 minus 0 plus 0, right? So then what is the answer? Answer is infinity, right? Okay, so now let's look at the second problem here. Here also you are getting the same thing, because here also you are obtaining something like infinity minus infinity, which is considered as an indeterminate, right? So then get the highest power of x as a factor, right? So what is the highest power of x here? X cube, right? So limit x tends to positive infinity, then I will take x cube, right? So here I am getting minus 1. Okay. Here minus 3 divided by x. Here plus 9 divided by x squared plus 5 divided by x cube, right? So now substitute x equals positive infinity. So if you substitute that here, 3 divided by infinity, this will reach 0. 9 divided by infinity squared, this will also reach 0. 5 divided by infinity cube, this will also reach 0. So what is the answer? Answer will be then limit x tends to positive infinity cube times minus 1. So what is the answer? Answer will be minus infinity, right? Done.